Hi everyone, it's Jen again. Hope you all had a good week, and for those of you who celebrate Christmas, hope you had a Merry Christmas and hope you all have a Happy New Year coming forward. And this week I thought I would go ahead and do another Let's Play video. This one was one that was like in my backlog for a while that I've been wanting to check out because I thought the artwork looked super cute. Love the soft colors. I want to apologize in advance that I am still trying to recover from whatever this cold light thing is, so I'm not sure how well I'll be able to get through this without coughing or having to blow my nose or whatever other things. So I apologize in advance if there's any awkward cuts or if I just do a lot of swallowing or something because of whatever is going on with my sinuses and stuff. So far, I have just opened the screen. This is a RenPy game. It kind of has that telltale RenPy default layout of the menu options here on the side, the title here at the bottom. It looks like they did go through here and customize some stuff, though. It doesn't really take too much to... I don't have any problem with the default RenPy layout, I should say. That doesn't really take that much to personalize it. So I like this kind of like torn paper aesthetic. I feel like there could be maybe a little bit more contrast on here just to make the lettering a little bit clearer. Just because, especially when you start getting into these calligraphy style fonts, they can be a little bit muddy visually to read. But I like the overall idea of the aesthetic. It does have that kind of like wood carved look, and I love the color palettes. This is very soft. Looks like there's kind of like maybe a filter on the background too to give it a little bit of texture, which helps the characters stand out while still maintaining like that very soft, very low saturation palette, but having the characters be able to stand out without using like heavy line or without having to rely on like outlines. So that's like one way to get the characters to stand out from the background, is to give the background like a texture, or separate them in some way. Okay, I don't hear any music, but it looks like my volume's turned up all the way, so we'll see when we start the game. It might just not have any music, and if that's the case, then I might put some mood music in the background. Oh, we do have music. You wake up in a dimly lit corner of a tavern just as the sun begins to rise. I might have to turn down this music a little bit, actually. Let's go back to preferences. It's kind of like a fantasy techno beat. It is empty save for the plump waitress wiping the tables, and one of the patrons is still sipping mead by the unlit fireplace. Your stomach grumbles. I kind of like this font. It has like a very like old time, what's the word? Back in the days where they had the monks like copy all the manuscripts. It has that kind of feel to it with like the this first letter having that emphasis to it. Your stomach grumbles, a pitiful reminder of the last time you ate anything other than an apple swiped from an orchard. Surely there must be some new work to be found on the notice board. People are always looking for a cheap messenger who can traverse any distance regardless of the treacherous roads or weather conditions. So a poor human like yourself with no other means of earning a few dimes for dinner. Well, work is work, and you need it to survive. Wisher needed to get rid of garden gnomes. That's definitely not your speed. Lonesome widow looking for... maybe not. Buy one elixir of life and get two free. Gee, what is this world coming to these days? Stop stealing apples from our orchards. Centaurs are not allowed. Oops. Sorry, centaurs. And finally, in the very corner... messenger needed, ask the innkeeper. Sounds suspicious, but it's not like you have a choice now, do you? Hey, if we are already here, then that just makes it super easy, and I'm definitely like the type of person who wants to like go the path of least resistance. So when it comes to like filing applications. If I don't even have to change location, then that's the perfect that's the perfect kind of low stakes application process I'm interested in trying. You're about to slip and head back to the tavern. The innkeeper is minding the bar, wiping the counter when you come in again. He glances at you shortly without passing. Excuse me, sir. I wanted to ask about the messenger job. You hand him the slip. The innkeeper raises an eyebrow, looks down at the paper, and then back at you, judgmentally. Over there. He points at one of the rooms in the back with his rag. Rude. Thanks. The room smells stale and wet when you come in, like a basement would. There's an empty save for a round table in the corner and 2 chairs. In one of them sits the most peculiar figure. He is cloaked so you can't see his face, only a mischievous grin. He gestures towards the second chair and you sit, a bit hesitantly. Who are you, might I ask? Just a messenger. I gather you're here because of the notice. Yeah. Impatient. Very well. You are to deliver this package to a house on the top of the hillside of Mountsworth. Yeah. I don't know what I was just thinking. Like, how long has this guy just been sitting in this room? Is he doing anything else other than waiting for applicants? You'd think that he'd want to just get on with it too, right? You can get there quickly by following the road up north and straying right past the library through the forest. You will be repaid handsomely. Good, I guess I have everything I need. Farewell, dear messenger. Good luck with your travels. This is never a good sign. Is it too late to back out? That was weird. Well, you don't have time to wonder about the stranger's intention. You have a package to deliver. Sounds too good to be true. There's always a catch. You begin the treacherous journey immediately by following the road up north. It is not an eventful day by far. You pass by fellow messengers, farmers, and travelers. It is nearly dusk by the time you make it halfway, where a cozy tavern sits right by the road. You decide to settle in for the day. When you come into the tavern intending to haggle for a place to stay for the night, you are stopped by the most beautiful melody. There on the stage sits the most beautiful elven woman. Her fingers move across the strings on her lyre so quickly and gracefully that it almost seems like she's using magic. She might well be, with the way she's enchanted every tavern goer, even the brawniest drunks from the back, staring at her in amazement. Well, not every tavern goer. You hear the table to your left snicker and murmur under their breaths about Temple's performance just as she finishes, and you immediately know that they're not being very kind. As you see the woman approach, you contemplate what to do. I'm not the one to get involved. I just showed up, so I don't know what the beef is between these two. How many times do I have to tell you to be quiet during my performance? This pays my bills, you know that. Oi, sweetheart, you know it's all good fun. Relax a little, would ya? Do not tell me to relax. Get your asses out of here before I tell your wives that you've been slagging off, drinking beer, and whistling at gals all afternoon instead of working. The 2 drunks get their things, muttering nasty things under their breaths. Temple watches them to make sure they go and then turns to you. Why didn't you say anything? Most people tend to jump in to defend me when this happens. Does this happen often? Often enough, so why didn't you do it? It wasn't my place, was it? You look like someone who can handle themselves. Quite right. Thank you for leaving it up to me. Too many people butt their noses into what doesn't concern them. Not me. I am very good at not butting my nose into anything that doesn't concern me. That is my highest stat with my lady. Well, what brings you here, traveler? Oh, well, I'm sure it's important work if it brought you out here. Work is work, you know. Everyone's got to do something around here to get by, just like you and your lyre. How did you end up performing for a living anyway? You don't usually see elves doing that kind of work here. I'm not racist, I swear. Oh, that's not an exciting story either. I always wanted to perform to make people happy with my music. But all my parents wanted was to have me play all the beautiful but boring classics to the most disinterested crowds. So I left. Just like that? Just like that. I can handle myself out here better than you'd expect, I promise. Sure. Oh, thank you. I should get a room for the night. I'm guessing I'll see you around? I'll walk up with you. I've been meaning to get a beer anyway. My throat is as dry as a desert. What? I need a place to stay for the night. Can I get somewhere? It's okay if it's the floor. I don't let beggars sleep here. I'm not a beggar. I'm a messenger. It's just that I'm in the middle of a job that I haven't got paid yet. Excuses, excuses. Okay, well, there's something you can do for me in exchange. You sigh. The work never ends. What is it? There's a guest who's overstayed their welcome in one of the rooms. Make him leave and you can sleep there. In the room? The idea of real bedding sounds amazing. A real bed sounds amazing. You haven't slept anywhere comfortable months. We'll see. Do you want any help? She sure handled Gary and Steve. She'll probably be helpful in this situation as well. Just wondering if their names were actually Gary and Steve, or if I just like assign those names to every stranger that I meet that seems like rowdy and annoying. Sure, come along. What do you want? You need to leave. The innkeeper says you haven't paid today's due. And what do I care what a wimp like you says? My live's real heavy, bud. You don't want to find yourself on the other end of it. Jeez, lady, relax. Don't tell me to relax. Look, nothing has to happen unless you decide to overstay your welcome and we make it happen. God, it's okay, I'll go. If I get eaten by whatever wolves roam in the forest is on your conscience. I don't think I care much, but thanks. The man goes glaring at the two of you till he's out the door. That went well. You really showed him. I think it's really you who showed him, to be honest. Thanks for the backup, sis. I don't think I actually could have done anything without you by my side. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's the guts that matter, love, not the bronze. The brain's a little. Oh, so you like my attitude? You could say that. Come on, let's get back to the innkeeper. You could share my room if he doesn't give you this one, by the way. Wow, you are, like, really nice. Oh, that would be great, Temple. Thank you. No problem. Well, did you do it? Sure did. The room's empty, no brawl intended. Can I sleep there now? Thinking about something under his breath, but nods. I guess. It better be spotless in the morning, you hear me? Sure, thank you. Happily ever after. We'll see about that, but I'm pretty happy now, all things considered. You look her way and she blushes. The color dusting her cheeks suits her, you think? Yeah, I think I owe you a drink, at least, for everything you've done for me. You spent the evening laughing, drinking, sharing stories. You found that by the time morning came, you didn't even want to leave the inn behind. You're about to leave the tavern when a familiar face pops up out of nowhere. Hey, I just wanted to say goodbye. That's nice of you. Shrugs. Where are you headed? Towards the library and then through the forest. The directions weren't very clear. The path towards the library is well walked. I'm sure it's going to be okay. Be respectful to the forest spirits and you'll be fine. Spirits? Oh, don't worry about it. They're friendly. I hope so. Well, thanks, Temple. Will I see you around? I have a feeling you will. Best be on your way now, though. Farewell, traveler. Goodbye, Temple. You tread along the warm path, your thoughts wandering. Temple was such a fiery, bright person, as was her temper. Ha! You find yourself wondering if maybe she was someone you'd like to see again. Sure, I liked her. I didn't think she was too much. She was just the right amount of no nonsense, stick my ground, but it's not like she was like aggressively. I don't know. She wasn't too much. She was just the right amount. Here's to hoping, and hey, maybe she's holding out to see you again too. You approach a decently sized library just as the sun rises to its peak. It's oddly placed right on the edge of the woods. It's getting late in the morning and the sun is frying you, so it might do you good to take a break and wait for the afternoon to set in. You knock and come in, deciding a library is a public building, right? Except it seems to be oddly empty. The whole place is odd. A library belongs to a town, not in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that is kind of odd. I like the cat, though. That's a good, I like the decor. Let's call out for somebody. I wait for a response and you wait for a response and finally hear a shuffle from the end of the library. Someone is calling you over. There's a reading nook at the very end, pillows on the floor, and some pillows on the floor under some stained glass windows. Cute. A young woman appears, her glasses glinting in the low light. Hi, I'm Anna Louise. Sorry, I didn't think anyone was coming. I don't get a lot of customers, as you probably imagine. Her fangs pop out as she speaks, short but deadly. I like her eyes, they're cute. I can't imagine why there's a library right next to the forest and not, in the city. I was just looking to escape the noon sun. It's just more comfortable. I don't really need money. The forest is close if I need to because you're a vamp? I figure with those fangs and the afternoon nap. Is that bad? Nah, as long as you don't kill me. I'm glad to hear that. How long do you plan on staying? A few hours, give or take. I have to get through the forest before dusk. Watch out for the spirits. They can get real mean about their territory. I just heard they're nice. You're the second person who told me this today. I'll watch out, I promise. But it's true. I'm friends with some of the tree spirits. I love them to bits, but they're real territorial when we first met. Anyway, since we're in a library, do you like to read? Why, yes, I do. Love it. That's great. I love books and poetry of all kind. Really, my favorite classic is The Tobbit, or maybe 984. Hard choice. What's yours? If I have to choose, I did go on a huge detective story kick when I was in high school. Nice, classic, dark academia. Annalise looks at you a little weird, like she's still shy or something. Her attempt at an icebreaker didn't seem to make her used to the company at all. How many customers do you usually get, Annalise? Like 2 a day or week, a month. She sighs, twisting her hands while they're clasped together. There's a library next to a forest. The closest town is 3 hours walking away. I usually get some traveler coming in to escape the heat like you. Someone has mistaken the place for a really odd tavern. When's the last time someone borrowed a book? 6 months ago? Wow, you must get really lonely. It's okay, I don't like seeing a lot of people anyway. Not that I don't like seeing you, I'm shy, you understand. I can see that. Is there a reason why you live like, a recluse? I'm not sure you want to listen to my sob story. I asked, so I should be willing to listen. Last time I was living in a city, I had this tiny flat above the apothecary and everything was fine. I was using the city-sponsored blood banks, just minding my own business, right? Another vampire in the city bit someone against their will. Everyone was angry, they got put in jail, and the rest of us started getting threats. I don't bite anyone, I'm not a monster. I'm too shy to even ask if somebody would like a bite. Why was I getting flack? Anyway, the bullying got really bad, and the silly library fired me because I was driving people away. I didn't really need the job. I'm 300 years old. I've got enough money, so I moved out here. Tree spirits actually helped me build this place. She looks around, clear, proud of the place as she should be. It's beautiful. How long has it been since? Like 50 years. 50? There's no reason to yell. I'm fine here. I do get lonely sometimes, but it's no big deal. The spirits keep me company. After all that time, you could probably go back to the city, live a normal life again around real people. Could I? I don't know. What if they hate me for who I am? And you don't listen to a few bigots. You should feel free to be yourself, Annalise. It's easy for you to say. People don't think you're a blood-sucking monster. No, but I've got my share of comments for being a homeless messenger. People can be a-holes. That shouldn't bring you down. I guess you're right, but it's so scary. What will I do with my library? Sure, you could sell it to some city man who wants to go rural. They may flip it into a hipster, no-milk tavern, but hey, imagine you could build with that money. The library of your own that everyone will love. You really think I could do it? Yeah, I really do. I'm gonna think hard about it. I assume I'll get a discount if I ever need a messenger or something. Either she winks or you're seeing things. It's clumsy, but real cute. Sorry, I gotta separate friends from business. It's fine. I guess that line didn't work. Haha. How long are you staying for? I can leave you alone if you want. Just an hour. I don't mind company, though. The two of you talk about books and whatnot for the remainder of your free time. It's nice. You can tell Anna Louise has missed human company. Do you think of her? She's very cinnamon roll. She promises to wait around for a letter as you leave the library and sends kisses your way. You really hope to see her again when the whole idea's over. I just want to make a whole bunch of friends. The trail you have to follow leads you so deep into the woods that barely any sun is visible through the trees. You appreciate the cool shade, though. God knows the sun must be unbearable, even if it's past noon. You walk for an hour, maybe 2, before stumbling upon a small clearing. It looks like a nice space, good for a short rest. Just begin to heave your bag down on the grass. A noise scratches your attention. There's someone in the trees. Hello? The noise stops immediately. A head pokes out from behind the tree, and then a whole person. They send someone after me again? I didn't steal anything this time. What? You know what I'm talking about. No, not really. I'm just passing through. Were you? Oh, never mind. I'm Guy. That rhymes. Cool. Nice to meet you, man. What are you doing in the middle of the forest? I could ask you the same thing. I asked first. Okay. I'm just horsing around. The spirits keep me company and it's hot out, so you just hang out in the forest all by yourself? It's kind of hard to hang out anywhere else. Let's just say the orchard owners hate me, but spirits love me. I don't see anyone around. They're just shy. Don't like strangers like you. Like me. You know, human and all that. Everyone keeps mentioning these spirits. I've yet to see one. Count yourself lucky. Nearly bit my arse off when I tried to munch on some grapes near its territory. A lot of people have that problem with you, don't they? No, why'd you think so? I'm a perfectly nice guy. Guy, haha. That's my name. Anyway, what are you doing? Like I said, passing through, I have to deliver a package. Oh, is it gold, jewelry, important letters? I don't know what it is. It's unprofessional look into personal correspondence, but it is kind of heavy. Oh, man. Maybe it's a genie or a jar of apple slices? Apple slices? Guy looks at you, blinking owlishly, produces an apple from behind his back. Hungry? Not really, thanks. More for me? Anyway, what are you actually doing here? Do you not have a job? It's kind of hard for me to get out due to my current predicament, you know. I can imagine. So I just hang out here. If city folks don't really like me and I can't spend the night in the forest, spirits are that welcoming. I stride all over the place. You just talked to someone with a familiar predicament, except she had a place to stay. Are you homeless? What do you call homeless? Well, so your horses. I'm a traveler with no place to stay as well. My bad. But you know how it is then. So I like that expression. I mean, yes, but this is just the nature of my job. I go over where my job takes me and get more money because I handle the dangerous requests normally people won't take. I stay in taverns or sleep on someone's floor. You seem like you just stay outside. It fits me. Sure, but don't you get lonely? No, not really. Wow, this guy, gods damn it, the pun is good. It really doesn't budge. I see that I can't really convince you. Nope. But hey, listen. I've been meaning to get something to eat, and would you like some apples for lunch? Do you have any more? Nope, but I know where I get them. Well, I go rob an orchard. What? Come on, is it harmless? A dozen apples out of 100,000 they get every year? You're telling me you've been stealing apples too? No wonder the owners have put out so many notices. You're the person of my dreams. Gorgeous, homeless, loves to steal. Yeah. Yeah, all Jerome's is funny. It's like guy doesn't even hear he's on his way. You run after him winded. Damn, he's fast. Well, he's got horse legs. After a few minutes, you reach the road, thankfully abandoned, looking at a farm. I need you to distract the farmer. What? Which farmer? That one. He points to his right. Sure enough, a young farmer's enjoying his break, leaned back against the fence. He looks like he's dozing. He's literally asleep. But if he wakes up just across the field, those trees are plenty far. If I wake him up and he looks your way, distract him well enough that he doesn't. That guy takes off, leaving you alone. Dear gods. Let's just wait. You're not getting well. Hell no. Farmer keeps dosing his guy, runs through the fields and into the orchard. It takes a few minutes to get out with about a dozen apples in his arms. You and Guy should have agreed on a rendezvous point. You walk towards the other forest where you think Guy should be hiding in the trees. We did it. This one's for you. You take the apple and put it in your bag. Thanks. I'm glad you made it without my help. Right. It would have been more fun together, but I get why you didn't want to risk it. Yeah, you know, I'm technically working, so I can't get thrown in jail. Sure, yeah, totally. Now Not everyone can be a partner in crime. I get that. Seems a little sad, but there's nothing you can really do about it now. This was a lot of fun, but I really need to get going. I want to make it through the forest before dark. Oh, right, your mysterious package. Yeah, sorry, I wish I could stay. It's okay, not many folks stick around, at least around me. Yeah, sorry. It's fine, not the first time, definitely not the last. I'll try to send you a letter if I have some free time. No need, post doesn't get delivered to the forest anyway. Oh, sorry. I guess this is the end of our adventure. Yeah, I guess so. Want a quick apple meal for the road? Your stomach grumbles. Yes, actually, thanks. Two of you eat your apples and chat for a bit, enjoying the afternoon sun shining through the trees before it's time to go. Guy bids you goodbye, gallops towards the sunset, sun shining through his gorgeous hair. Gods, he must have a great bath routine. Not bad for a homeless apple thief. It was time to go. You only have a few hours left in your journey if you want to make it to the house today. The forest is mostly quiet as you walk, only the sound of an occasional bird call breaking the silence. You think about everyone you met during these couple of days, Temple, Annalise, and Guy. You always love finding out what adventure awaits on a new job, but it's been hectic. You hope the rest of your journey was smooth sailing. Curiously, you have yet to meet one of the spirits everyone has warned you about. I feel like that's cue for a spirit. The path suddenly fades as you enter a small clearing. There is something peculiar about it. Yeah, there's like a ring of mushrooms. I feel like that's a sign. A shiver runs down your back. It's like the place is haunted. You shall not enter. What? You jump in place, shocked as a shadow raises from the ground. You shall not pass. Fine, but you shouldn't be here. It's my territory. I didn't know this place was yours. How big is your territory? Is it too big to go around? No, looking at it. Like the whole forest? Kind of. No, just this clearing. Oh, the lance is definitely making up for something. It's a halberd, actually. What? What? You encroached on my territory. And you must pay. Seriously, dude, relax. Dude. Is that okay? I just assumed. No, I'm not really a man, I'm a spirit. We barely have genders, but dude is fine. Most people just call me it and scream when they see me. Do you mind being called that? Not really. He and it are okay. Well, I'm glad we had this insightful conversation, but I must go. Really? I thought you didn't want people in your territory. I get lonely. A running theme today, it seems. You try being a 300-year-old spirit in the middle of the woods. Can you read minds? What? It's definitely playing with you. No, I'm not. Dude. I don't know what you mean. It's a funny expression. I like this guy. You should have been a poltergeist. Yeah, I wish I died in a fun place, not here. How did you die? Rude question. Never ask a spirit or ghost how they got there. I didn't know there was a paranormal savoir-faire. I don't think I just said the right words there. Sorry. Paranormal what? Rules, I guess. We love rules. The tree spirits are very particular about what people do with their trunks. Oh, I'm sure. And the river nymphs will strangle you if you try to fish too close to their homes. Understandably. I get that. I would hate for someone to stomp all over my home too, if I had one, that is. You don't? No, I'm a messenger. I sleep on the road most days, anyway. The wanderer life has always suited me. I can't imagine not having a home. My clearing is everything to me. The way I see it, everywhere's my home as long as I'm happy. Maybe I'll settle down one day, who knows. But I'm happy wherever I go for now. That's interesting. We are very different. Yes, I'm not blue or transparent either. Ha ha. It deadpans at you. Wait, can you even leave? I don't know. You never tried? Really? I had a reason to. What if I turn to dust if I step out? What if I disintegrate? Have you ever heard of that happening? Well, no, but... No buts, come on, just take a step. I can hold your hand if it makes you feel better. Okay, I could do this. I love this guy's expressions. He's so extra. He reaches out for your hand. He can't really touch you, but you can feel the cold and light shimmery feeling in your palm. Together you take a step. And another one. And just like that, you're standing outside the clearing. I can't believe that happened. I've never been this far. You never even tried to take a step in 300 years? I got it in my head that if I left, I would cease to exist. I had nobody to talk me out of it.
Thank you from the bottom of my transparent heart.
You're very welcome. You smile, squeezing his ghostly fingers.
I do have to leave now. I'm still working, but... I will try. I would like to see you again. You can always drop by, of course.
Thank you. I never really asked your name.
You can call me Spirit. I don't remember by name, but I think this one fits.
Spirit. I like it. I do really have to run. This package won't deliver itself. You pat your bag, where the odd package has been weighing you down all day. It's nice to meet you, Spirit.
You too, traveler.
You wave goodbye, watching as Spirit roams curiously around its clearing. He must have been seeing it from the outside for the first time in his afterlife. It's cute. Today has been eventful. First, you met Temple yesterday, which feel like happened ages ago, and then sweet vampire Anna Louise, Guy with his charms and plans, now Spirit. It feels like this whole journey's been some kind of meat fest. Thankfully, you arrive at this house quickly. The house gives a cute and wholesome. Flowers surround building, growing in big bushes. Is that what you expected when the shady stranger gave you the job? You're expecting a dark ruin or house inside the cave or something. Yeah, looks can be deceiving. I feel like this job is paying too much. You knock on the door cautiously and hear a single brittle voice tell you to come in. Inside is just as cozy as you thought it would be. There are colorful throw pillows everywhere and children paintings stuck to the walls. Shelves are lined with jars of jams, pickled conserved fruit. It looks like a grandma's house. Hello?
Welcome, dear. Come in, take a seat.
I just have a package to deliver.
I know, child. Please, sit.
Okay. So you sit down on the rickety chair. There's tea and fresh bread waiting on the table already.
Wait, why can't I see you?
She tisks at you, glasses tinted on the bridge of her nose.
This story isn't about me.
What story?
Tea.
She pours you a cup before you can answer. I have the package you wanted. The creepy stranger had assured you it was nothing dangerous, but you hadn't believed them. Now as you see across the mysterious grandma, you think he might have been telling the truth.
If you insist.
The grandma gestures to you and you hand over the box. She unravels the string and takes out a jar of strawberry jam.
What? It's just jam, dear. Why are you so surprised?
After getting a job from the most shady person I ever met, I almost thought it'd be a jar of spiders or fingers.
No such nonsense. Just good old jam.
Why make the process so weird? Though why the mystery?
Don't you see? The adventure was the journey, not the reward.
Wait, am I still getting paid? She smiles at you and gestures towards the bread. You definitely won't get paid. Is this some kind of friends we made along the way thing?
Well, did you make friends along the way?
Yes, but you did like the people you met during these 2 days. You even hope to see some of them again. I still wish I could get paid. This is what I do for a living, you know.
Hush and enjoy your tea. Help me open the jam, dear. I've got weak hands.
You help her, and you do enjoy some bread. You're kind of hungry. One thing won't leave your mind, though. How'd you get someone to put on a costume and act mischievous? For what, a life lesson?
My grandson is always looking for an excuse to practice their acting. My little diva.
She completely ignores your question because, of course.
You can't tell me you are happy living all by yourself, and your new friends, they weren't either.
So you matchmake and strong-arm us into becoming friends on the off chance I stop anywhere long enough to get to know them?
Did you?
Yes.
There you go. Now hush and eat some bread. You're wasting away in front of my very eyes.
Grandma, you're like that nosy neighbor who's always just trying to get into other people's business. That was weird, extremely so, but you're oddly thankful for the journey. You wish you had money. I am reporting you guys to the message board moderators, and they are like taking down your requests because this contract was unfulfilled. I'm suing. You wish you had money to afford a bed and such, but still. Next few days pass in a flurry of odd jobs, constantly on the run, trying to make up for the paycheck you received in a life wisdom instead of gold. On the third day, you end up back at the tavern, tired and looking for a place to sleep. As you come in, you see everyone. Temple, Anna Louise, Spirit, and Guy in the flesh, or in the spirit, depending on the person. What are you guys doing here?
Nice to see you too. It's nice to see everyone, yes. You feel your cheeks warm. But how did you even get here? Spirit and I met in the woods and decided to travel together. Then we met Anna Louise on her way to town. And then we decided to rest here, grab a pint or two. We met Temple. Imagine our surprise when it turned out the traveler we all met was the same person. Wow, that's a crazy coincidence. Definitely even crazier when you decide to pop in as well. I think we all have things to talk about with you one-on-one. Are you up for a conversation? I feel a little interrogated, but yes, of course. Who do I talk to? Oh, you don't know. This is a tough decision. Really tough. I feel like Anna Louise is the most shy, so let's talk to her. Hi, I'm glad you wanted to talk with me. Oh, that's okay, of course. Well, I hope we can still be friends. Of course. Okay, good. Thanks for telling me. Oops, I guess she was wanting to be more defensive, maybe. Oh, I can talk to everybody, but that's nice. Oh, it kind of like loops. I see. You want to see me? I was thinking we got to know each other. For sure, buddy. We had the best adventures together, for sure. That was like one adventure, and you kind of like dragged me into like thievery I wasn't into. Okay, Temple. Long time no see, huh? 3 days. It's been a while. I'm glad you remembered about our old tavern. You can always pop back in if you need a friend. Thanks, Temple. That's real nice of you. I still don't have a bed, actually, so... Of course. You wanted to tell me something? I really like you. I like you too, Traveler. I'm glad you stumbled into my life, literally. I try to visit you as often as possible. I would like that. We can talk... Oh, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. We could talk later, but you're welcome to my clearing anytime. Thanks, Spirit. Oh, it was... I think this was a mislabeling here. Oh. Should I confess to somebody? I think if I have to choose between any of them, bookworm, vampire girl, I think we are probably the most compatible. Oh wow. Did I scare you? I'm sorry. No, that's wonderful. Of course I want to go to on a real date. I haven't been one in years. That's great. I was scared you wouldn't agree. Truth is, I liked you a lot that day in the library. Oh, really? Really? Thank you for trusting me with this, Anna Louise. Of course, I'm so happy I could eat you. I don't know if that's a good thing. Okay, are you done talking? Yes. Surrounded by your friends, you feel more at ease than you have in ages. Maybe Grandma was right. Maybe the journey was about the friends and lovers you made along the way. This is the end of the story. Every in the group is into ethical polyamory. Well, good. That was cute. That was really cute. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. I hope that you guys can support the dev. But I really enjoyed that. That was like super cute. If I were to make like one suggestion, is that the one music track did kind of get repetitive. So I think there could be moments where there could be some more different music tracks to suit some of the different moods, to kind of create a little bit more sense of it matching the atmosphere in the story. But other than that, that would be my only suggestion. So really liked it. I just noticed that her hair is in like these little heart shapes. That's super cute. Okay, hope you guys all have a great weekend and enjoy your upcoming week. And if you're working on something, as always, don't forget to enjoy the process. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.